guys, welcome back. Today we're going to make some thank you cards, so follow along and let's get started. So to start off with, we're going to get our A4 white, I've chosen white, you can choose whatever you like, piece of card, and we're going to fold this in half. I decided to cut mine down in height because it was a little bit tall for what I wanted, so I cut it down to 14 centimeters. It's literally just cut off the top section. I have this fabulous little tool. Again, scissors, draw a line and just cut it with scissors, but this is perfect. It just cuts it nice and straight. So we are going to take this small section here and we're just going to put it to the side. We're going to need it later. So we're going to concentrate on this piece here and we're now going to cover it. We now need to measure this card, and I take 1 centimeter off of all the edges for the border. Once I've done the edges, then I cut a piece of paper for that exact measurement, it all like this. And then from this, we now need to cut out the window section. So we are now going to measure that. So get the piece of paper, I make a halfway point, and then 1 centimeter either side of that halfway point will make my width of my window. And then I measure 2 centimeters from the top and the bottom, and this will make the length of our window. So once I've done that, join up all the lines together to make our window. And then we're just going to cut that out, and it should look like this once cut. So now we're going to make the paw. So the piece of the card that we cut off at the beginning of the top of the card, I'm going to use that. So I'm just going to measure the window. And on the card underneath, we're going to go for 3 centimeters wide, so it's slightly wider than the window. So we're going to cut that out and make our paw. Make sure the length of it goes above the top of the card, and then you can cut it down later. So as you can see, it moves up and down between those pieces. So now, obviously, we need to add some details. Mine is going to be the tree. I've drawn the stump, and I'm going to stick the stump on the bottom of my window. And then obviously I'm going to draw inside that window my tree. So I'm just going to draw that, and then I'm going to colour it in and write my little message, which I chose to write thank you. Once you've done that, you've got to put the other section on top of it. So I use double-sided tape to stick mine down. You can use glue. When you've done that, where we actually made the little markers around the border for the measurement, I literally match that up with the measurements. So it stays perfectly in the centre and the window goes just over our picture. And then pop the tab in and it covers your thank you sign, so it reveals it when you pull it up. So I got my stump and I just put it underneath and attach that, and I got the top of my tree and I attach it, match up the line at the bottom of your picture to the bottom of the tab. So then it reveals it and everything shows nicely, see? Then it can actually see your message. Once you've done that, you can cut down your pull me sign if it was a little bit too long, and put a little message on there. I just put pull me. And as you can see, my card needed a little extra, so I put some designs on there and some words. I actually did this with my children. We had a lot of fun, lots of different designs and ideas. Hope you enjoy making them as well, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!